I wanna rock like a star, like a fire, like a give me some love, like a high, like a money, like a I wanna rock.
Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. We are from group 76 for LAX2012. Today we're going to have a discussion about the second ViMag 2. Firstly, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Muhammad Rashid Rosman. My metric number is 190583.
My name is Hanu. Metric number 188258.
My name is Purna and my metric number is 188951.
I'm Yogarani and my metric number is 188219.
My name is Nuridona Shasha. My metric number is 187012. I'm Nur Adira, metric number 188923.
I'm Emilia, metric number 186917.
Hi, my name is Nurul Amira and my metric number is 187021.
My name is Muhammad Afif Hamzan and my metric number is 189381.
Okay, for today, our discussion is about we have to pick a topic to present in our ViMag. So, do you have any idea about what should be our topic?
You guys have any idea?
I suggest we choose a issue which is student stress. What make a student stress?
Maybe what are the issues that affect students' life? Like
Factors there.
The factors.
Other factors. That sounds good. So I will have
Do you guys have any other different ideas or opinion? Nothing, I guess.
I think we can proceed with that particular theme.
So we have decided on
The theme we're going to discuss is on students, factors that make students stress. So, in my opinion, I feel that college activities is the number one, not to say number one, it's one of the main factors that make a student stress because in my opinion, because we need merits to stay in college and many of students are not staying nearby or they cannot afford to stay outside and they have to stay inside, so they have to focus on be active in college. At the same time, they have to be in track with their studies, so that will actually if people who don't know how to manage their time, that will be one of the biggest problem they have to face in this life. That's it.
Yeah, I think I agree with Anu because from my experience in my first year, some of the activities they force us to go. When they say if you don't go, they will really demerit. So I think that will be very stressful for us because we are forced to go because we cannot. Because in our first year we have to stay in college right the second semester and the third semester. So
Yeah, I also agree with that because sometimes when they need to practice for the events, they hold us until late night and or until maybe 3 to 4 in the morning, and then after that we felt very very tired, right? And then after that we observe and then we skip the class the next day, so it might fight our reputation.
true. Yeah, because I agree with what you guys all say. Because some colleges, the merit system also, the maximum merit is very high, like 100, minimum is very high, like 100, 120 something. So we also have to concentrate our studies at the same time. For if we want to stay in hostel, we also have to collect merit. So it's very difficult for us, and it means so it will become our student life very stressful.
Yes. Because no matter how flexible you are still going to feel tired at times. And just like what she said just now, you tend to skip classes, and when you skip classes, you're going to be very blurry, and you're not going to perform well in your academics, right? And a part of that, sometimes no matter how much, how many merits you have, you are like still, you still don't get a place to stay at times, right?
I agree with you girl, because if we already try best to get best merit score, but at the end we can't stay college.
Yeah.
So
They actually choose people.
Yeah, they're very choosy. I mean, there is some sort of favoritism going on, right?
anything else?
So anything else besides college activities?
The college activities, I would like to add something on it. Even though the activity college is, I think it is good, but some of it will drag us until we totally tired, and it cause us to develop irregular sleep pattern, and same as you just said, that it will affect our academic also, and we can't perform in class well, and we keep feel sleepy and tired in class, focus and all of that.
I think from that it can affect our health also.
Especially maybe mental health also.
Yes, it can lead to depression.
Exactly. From my personal experience, I remember the next day was test. We dragged it until 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't study for the test and I failed the test.
But just before KPI.
Yes. No, other colleges also goes through the same thing. But it was stressful.
I mean, their main motive that they tell they are doing such activities is to like train us, right? But they are not actually training us, but they are actually giving us more burden. Yeah, they actually want us to get used to the work pattern in future one. But I don't think so. Even real working pattern would be as stressful as that, right?
Yes, I think other than college problem with student, I think money also become stress for student, because I think some student didn't afford to buy books or like extra thing for their studies, and not all students came from a rich family. So I think money also can become stress for them.
Not people are able to apply for the scholarship also.
Most of the scholarship has turned into loans nowadays, right?
And then the pricing of the food.
Yes.
You can't be always eating whatever is inside, right? So people want to go outside, so it will be more. So it's also a factor.
So those who don't have own transport, they have to pay money. They have to have extra money for public transportation, like Grab, my car, and so on. So yeah.
Yeah, I think some food outside may be cheaper than
Yes,
what they have.
exactly. Like the new cafe opened over this year. It's very, very, very expensive, right? Yeah, I heard one of my friends the other day, she had a roti canai with a cappuccino, and it costed her like around 11 ringgit. Yes.
Cappuccino is 10.
It means we have minimum money in our wallet in every day, because we don't know how much we will spend in one day. So we have minimum like 50. I think 50 is a minimum amount for us.
And it will finish within less than a week.
Yes.
Yeah, it will be over.
50.
So besides money, I would like to say that even our academic timetable is like somehow causing stress as well, because of because of the way they arrange the timetable. Like me, speaking personally, I have classes on Monday straight from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with no breaks, with no lunch break at all. So it's like very tiring. It's really very tiring because I have a lab on that day, and you don't get a time to like rest for a while or even have your own lunch, because after that I have another class. So when I'm restless, I'm not going to be able to focus on my class. And for the Muslims, yes, they don't have the break, so they end up getting to the next class late because they have to go and perform their prayers and all. So yeah, I think.
Instead of a timetable, some of our classes are not so near to our faculty, such as we have BBI, and then we have from faculty and computer faculty, and then we have to go KAA, which is far from us, and then sometimes we have to go to KAE for the first before the mid-sem. This will cause us to be more stressful because sometimes of transportation also will be bring of stressful because there's no enough of transportation, and then the buses are not because so full of buses.
Well, I agree with that. I think I have an experience which is my class at 12 to 2. Meaning that I have a class in the morning, 3 to 12 to 2 without any break. After that, 2, 3, 4 and 2 to 5, I also have a class. So I have mass rushing to go to the praise, to perform praise. And I think there is I did not have time to eat. So I think timetable is important. Just like for example, you guys see, you need a break to really
We student, we need a lot because if we don't have break, of course we will not eat, and in the later and in the next class we like no energy left.
Yeah.
No energy and no concentration.
Yes, exactly. And even you sometimes you tend to fall asleep in the class, especially if it is afternoon classes, right? So anything else?
So for timetable, I think the better way is UPM need to set which 1 to 2 it's official break for everyone.
Yes. Where there is no any classes being
for
conducted
every
at that time.
faculty, they no class at all. 1 to 2 at least. So students have their own time to pray and then also to eat and do their own thing for class.
Okay. Even though we can organize our timetable, actually we have to organize our timetable individually, right? We have to choose when we want to go to the other class, So the department of all of the faculty should take this serious because some of department also have their free time to have a gap, so we have to make sure of our students have a free time to have a lunch or anything to do free time lah.
So besides the topic that we discussed, I think about the COCO that we need to take
For 2 semesters.
for 2 semester, right? So I don't think that students are becoming the better person because the main thing is they want the goals of having COCO is like
Leadership skills, soft skills.
They think like they can develop the skills on the student, but I don't think that works for me.
Yeah, exactly, because you already have college activities together with co-curriculum. I mean, like, you have to be very active in your co-curriculum activities during the school days in order to get a place in a university. And once you're already in university, you still have to go for that co-curriculum activity.
And furthermore, in the co-curriculum, even though they have many types like sports and then there's intas and all that, right? But they don't teach us what they say the title of the Coco Club. They make us work on a mega project, which is totally unrelated. I mean, sometimes it's unrelated to the one we are taking, or it doesn't make us learn anything about the one we are taking.
Besides, the class also they only occupy us with small number of class, and then the class always full, and then we have to enter other classes that which we don't like. What's the point?
Furthermore, one Coco Club will have almost like 100 students, right?
Yes.
Almost like 100 students. So not all the students will get involved while planning an event. So it's for some students a waste of time. For some students, they get the experience, so it's unbalanced.
Like what Hanu said just now, during my COCO, I was registered for the basic adventure class, where you're supposed to learn about the basic adventurous. I mean, it's all about this adventurous stuff. But what we really did was every Saturday morning 8 o'clock, we will be like going to the Bukit Expo, and our class was at the barbecue spot. And this lecturer, he will just come in, the instructor, he will just come in and he will be like lecturing us on those adventurous stuff instead of doing it, It is supposed to be a practical course, right? And he will be lecturing and we'll be like feeling so sleepy early in the morning. So it was nothing. And for our mega project, we were doing something that was about sports. Yeah, that was about sports. And I don't understand what it has to do, what sports has to do with these adventurous activities. Yeah.
For me, I think mega project that we do in COCO is one of the stress activities. Yeah, because it's just one credit hour,
yes.
but we need to perform well in mega project to get score in that.
Yes.
And that 1 credit hour is not included in our graduation hours.
Yes. COCO. It means 2 credit hours.
But we have to take to graduate, but it's not in our graduating hours.
It also can increase our workload because like yoga course, you need to do lab report.
Yes.
So the mega project will affect your workload. So it will become more stressful to students.
Yeah. But I don't know about you guys, but for class, we were forced to take vaccines. So
Same.
for same, okay.
No, but actually we don't have to take it.
Yeah,
But we were
That's a
forced.
myth.
we were told that you have to take vaccines, but you don't actually have to.
Yeah.
Because actually there is actually 2 credits, for us to graduate. You have to take 2 credits of co-curriculum activities. So one is like you have option to choose, and another one you're forced to take vaccines.
That's for some faculties.
Like my faculty, yes, you are supposed to take vaccines, and it's like,
So vaccines is another headache.
yes, it is.
Okay, I want to add about the co-curriculum activity. The co-curriculum activity is held on Saturday, right? From that, I'm from Penang, so it will be really problematic because I cannot go home, cannot go back. I only can go back during sem break only. Then I sometimes end up skip the COCO class just because I want to go back home.
There is no harm in it.
From my point of view, I think weekend, Saturday, Sunday is for student day, like resting day. Because from Monday to Friday, we are having classes, assignments, college activities, lots of. And weekends, at least weekends, we should take relax, and going out with friends. Weekend also we have COCO, and
So we are discussing about 3 main topics, three factors, which are college activity, timetable, and co-curriculum activity.
And also money.
Money. Okay.
But we have to take
Just
it.
which one do you want to pick?
I think college activities have lots of
College activity. Then
Timetable.
next. Money. COCO.
Co-curriculum activity. COCO.
Okay. Then we have to divide the groups.
So I would like to suggest we remain in the same group as our first ViMag, so that it's much easier. Yeah.
So we will take college
activities.
Yeah, 4 of us. Ashwini isn't here today, so 4 of us will be taking college activities.
So we will take timetable. Time management. Okay, time management.
It's timetable. Yeah, students' timetable.
topic. Each group for the next discussion video must bring out the the issues involved in that particular topic, and we have to choose one issue from it, and then we have to discuss how are we going to do our ViMag lah.
So before ending the video today, we just would like to inform that one of our group member is absent today. She's Ashwini Priya, and what's her name? 187468. Okay, so she is absent because she's away in Philippines now, and she'll be joining together with us in the next video. Thank you.
So that's all from us today. Thank you. Anyway.
When we decide to have our next meeting.
Next meeting, same place, same
Next week, Saturday, same
time, same venue.
Okay. So next week, next Wednesday, that is on 21st, yeah. 21st of November at 5 p.m. Yeah. See you guys. Thank you.
I wanna rock like a star, like a fire, like a give me some love, like a heart.